Hey, everybody. This is Mental Mama Bear, and this is my blog, and I speak up for the voiceless of the severely mentally ill and those also with autism spectrum disorder and intellectual disabilities, all three of which my son has. And I am discussing the North Carolina NC House bill that was signed into law July 6, 2026, supposed to be strengthening the IVC process, but it needs a lot of work, and it only focuses on violent offenders, and it only came about because of the high-profile case in Charlotte, the Charlotte Light Rail, and so they just quickly passed this bill to look into strengthening IVC laws, but a lot more has to be done. And what I'm trying to say is not everybody that ends up in jail are violent, are not repeat offenders. Um, some of them, they just are off their medications for one reason or another, and they go into psychosis and they need help. They go to the emergency room. The emergency rooms don't want to assess them anyway, and they normally turn them away. And then something, harm or danger or something occurs and they end up in jail. And so, what about their protections when they actually go to the hospital seeking help and they get turned away? So, the emergency rooms already said they don't want to do assessments. They claim for the violent, but that's their job. That is their job. Maybe they should just have a separate wing. Maybe they should have like a separate entrance. But the assessments being done in jail is going to be a hot mess. So, um, yeah, so more needs to be done with NC House Bill 1104 that's been signed into law um, just this month, July 2026. But it paints the severely mentally ill violent, and that is not the case. So, what say you? Speak up for the severely mentally ill voiceless, the vulnerable community that doesn't bother anybody, but they often are the ones that are bothered by other people and by the system, and they're not properly taken care of, and they end up in jail. So, what say you? And that's what say I. Peace out.